Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this Thanks for Being a Friend card using the Secret Garden stamp set and die cut bundle from Stampin' Up. Using is on page 94 and it's the Secret Garden stamp set, and this stamp set comes as a did come as a bundle. You can buy it with the framelit dies, save some cutting out time. I guess the hardest choice for me was trying to work out the colours, but I've gone for Summer Starfruit, Coastal Cabana and Early Espresso. So using the Summer Starfruit first, I'm going to stamp off this larger one and just onto white. I'm going to stamp the smaller one as well. Same. And with the smaller flower, this one here, I'm going to stamp that in Coastal Cabana. Oops. These foam pads, they just stamp the colour off very beautifully. And then Early Espresso for the leaves. I wanted them a bit darker. Just make sure they're inked up well. Oops, no, I'm going to do that one again because I don't think it has enough ink on the leaf. Okay. Because I don't have the magnetic plate yet, what Stampin' Up have now got is, for the base plate, it's got a big magnet in it so that you can put your flamets on, it will just immediately stick on wherever you want it. I don't have that currently, so I'm going to go to the old method. So I'm going to line this one up. Okay, and I'm going to use just a post-it to hold it in place as I run it through the machine. My post-it won't or shouldn't cut because I have the cutting blade down. So I'll put that on top. Doesn't matter if the paper moves around now, it's not going to move anywhere. And then just run it through. I'll bring it back to this side because my table's quite small. Okay. And then when you remove the post-it, and it will have cut your piece out for you, nice and simple. Saves with the scissors. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the pieces in exactly the same way. Stamp yourself off another one of the larger flower in the Summer Starfruit, and then get your Summer Starfruit nib and just go through and colour off the middle part of the flower. So there you have your smaller one that you've coloured, the blue, and I coloured in the inside of this one thinking that was the one to use, but it wasn't, so I'm just going to go and do the back petals of this one as well, because effectively what you're going to do is layer these up. So you'll have your larger one, you'll have this one, followed by the blue, and then that one in the middle. Now I quite like to go along and just do this middle part of the flower on the bigger one. So just using the brush part of your pen again. Right, taking your flowers, put them on your paper piercing mat, pierce a hole through the centre of each, and then I have just a brass sort of brad, so starting with the smaller one, pushing that through, then the blue. And you can turn them whichever way you wish, and then close the brad at the back, and that gives you your flower for the front of the card. Now I just have a normal half A4 piece that's been made into the card, and I've cut a pistachio pudding piece to mount on the front, and this piece has been cut at 4 inches by 5 6/8, and then I cut a piece of white to be mounted on top of that, and that piece was cut at 3 3/4 inches by 5 1/2 inches. So I'm going to mount those onto the front of the card. Now before I do put the white on the card, I'm going to take some Pear Pizzazz and I'm going to just sponge and ink around the edges. Now I have cut 2 1-inch strips from a paper pack that I have. It's a Miss Carolyn paper pack, and I'm going to be using that for the front of my card. I thought the colours matched nicely with the Stampin' app. So I'm going to line them up on the edges, and then I'm going to cut in at a V, as though they have been placed on the card front. I've just double-sided taped them on, and now we're going to mount the flower, oops, dog hair, and the branches will come in behind the flower like so. So I'm going to go and attach that to the card. Of course, to finish the card up, we're going to stamp a greeting on there, the thanks for being a friend greeting from the Happy Greetings set. And I'm going to do that in the early Espresso as well. And there you have it. Very simple card using the Secret Garden set. So thank you for watching.